Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 26. In a last video we saw interface. In this video we are going to discuss about encapsulation. Encapsulation is the most important topic. We use in a single the small project also we have to use the encapsulation. So let's first understand what is the encapsulation. Encapsulation is the binding data, wrapping data and group of property behavior in a single unit, or binding code and data in a single unit is called encapsulation. Encapsulation is used to transfer data one layer to another layer. In a real-time project we have a multiple layer, like we have a control layer, we have a service layer, we have a DAO layer. For transferring this one layer to second layer data, we use a encapsulation. We use a bean classes. Those bean classes is nothing but encapsulation. So let's understand this diagram, this real life example. Here you can see in this encapsulation diagram, here we have a one capsule. Inside a capsule we simply collect all small particles that required, those particles required for create this capsule. Here we simply collect all particle and we wrap those particle in a help of shield, or we can say this cover. Okay, this is become a capsule. And if you talk about a programming language, this capsule is nothing but a class, and this small particle is nothing but a variable and method. We can say data and data member. So let's understand how can we achieve encapsulation in a Java. Declare the variable of a class as a private. Okay, we have to create one class, then declare their variable as a private. Provide a public setter and getter method to modify and view the variable value. Then what is the benefit of encapsulation? The field of class can made read only or write only. A class can have a total control over what is stored in a fields. Okay, this benefits. So let's move on a Eclipse and let's create one class and let's see encapsulation example. Okay, I'll simply create here one class part 26. Let's create one bean class here. Encapsulation is nothing but bean classes. Okay, let's create class employee. Inside the employee, here we simply provide a two private variable. Okay, private string name and private string private int age. Okay, int age. You can see here we simply declare a two variable. Now for accessing these two variable, this two variable is a private variable. We can't access this variable private member outside a class. For accessing this two variable, we have to create a getter and setter method. For that, Eclipse provide one shortcut. Simply we have to go this source and here we have a generate getter and setter. Okay, option. Simply click that, select all variable. Okay, hit OK button. You can see here we got get name, set name, get age, set age. Okay, here we got setter and getter public method. Now our bean class is ready. Now we have to set value and we have to get value. For that we have to first define main method in our main class, main control space, hit enter. Here we will simply create an object, this employee class, employee equal to new employee. Okay, employee. Now using this object we can simply set value. Okay, e dot set value. We have a two method, set and get. Let's understand one set method. Here you can see, here we simply call this set method and here we simply pass value. Okay, when we pass value, that time here we write this dot name. This dot name means this class instance property. Here we have an instance variable, name instance variable, and this one is a local variable. We simply store in an instance variable whatever we got a local variable value, we simply store inside the instance variable. Okay, this one is the instance variable and this one is a local variable. We got value in a local variable and we store that value in an instance variable. Okay, this is a set name. This all set method functionality same. Then we have a get name. For getting a name, we simply return this instance variable. Okay, we simply return this instance variable and here we pass a return type string and we got those value. Here we simply pass e dot set name and here we simply pass string value, my name Naval, and then we pass set age. Okay, set age. Here we simply pass 25. Okay, let's save this. Now you can see here we simply set those two variable value. Now I want to get this two value. For that I'll simply call get name and get age. Okay, I'll simply create a system.out.println, and here name dash equal to plus e dot get name. Okay, e dot get name, then create here age e dot get age. Okay, let's save this, run this. You can see here we got name Naval and age 25. Here we simply set this two variable value, and here we get this two variable value. Here you can see we have an option, we can provide a read only or write only, we can give the access. Okay, if you want to provide a read only, okay, only read this two variable, then you have to provide, for read we use a get method. You can only put this get method, you remove this set method. And if you want to provide a write only, that means you are only passing data, you don't get data back, then you only put here set method. Okay, set that particular variable name. So in this way we can achieve this getter and setter. So in this way we can achieve set value and get value. Now here we create a one more class. I'll simply create here one more class. Here simply create a employee IMPL, employee implementation, and here we create a one method, public void show method, show, and this method accept employee type variable. Okay, employee e, I'll simply define here employee e, and here print those variable. Okay, here print simply name e dot get name. Okay, then age. Okay, age e dot get age, and here we print one more line, simply syso show method call. Okay, show method call. So what I want to pass this object in this show method. I want to print those two data in here. Okay, so for that I'll simply comment this line. Okay, I'll comment this line, and I'll simply create this employee IMPL object. I'll simply create employee IMPL object el equal to new employee IMPL. Okay, and here we simply use el dot show, and here we pass this e object, and now let's save this, run this. Now you can see show method call, and here we got our value. Okay, name and age. So in this way we can use these bean classes for transferring data one class to another class. Here we simply set data in a class part 26, and we pass that data in a employee IMPL. Okay, in this way we can pass data one layer to another layer. Here you can see here we define a two private method, and then we create a public getter setter. Here we only provide a private, that's why this class called tightly encapsulation class. So in this video we saw what is the encapsulation, how can we define encapsulation. Encapsulation is nothing but a bean classes. We use every project encapsulation, because for data transferring one layer to another layer we have to use the encapsulation. Here we simply define one encapsulation bean class, then we create that bean class object, then we set value using a set method, then we get value using a get method. Here we simply get value using a get method. We can access this class member only using a get and set method. That's why we can say encapsulation used for a data hiding. Only we can show data, or we can write or read data using a get and set method. So in this video that's it. We will see next topic in the next video. Till that, let's bye bye.